It was not easy walking through the front door and not having Chester here when we got back from our vacation. Thank you guys again for all of your thoughts and prayers and your stories. I know a lot of you are going through this even now, and it's just not easy. They're part of your family, and Chester was such a sweet dog, even in his older years, and I just can't imagine having another dog, because I feel like all I would do is compare that one to Chester. I know my feelings are raw and emotional right now. My kids are like, we need another dog. They're having a really hard time with it too. I don't know, will I ever get to the point where I even want another dog? Because I can't imagine going through this again. A lot of you were asking like what happened. I know most of you know he's been sick for years, and it's just been really hard watching him go through that, but he just got to the point where he couldn't get up. Trav would try to help him up to go out to the bathroom, and he would yip sometimes and like bite at him, not to be mean, just because he was in pain. Sometimes he would lay there and like whimper or moan, and I felt like we got to the point where we were just keeping him living for ourselves. It was just such a hard decision to make, and the memories of it, I couldn't not be there for him through that, but it was just so hard. But he passed very peacefully. The people that helped us through it did a little paw print of Chester. I thought that was so sweet, and they were just so nice and loving through the process. Sometimes I forget, and it's not even like I forget, but I'll almost call out to him or think he's going to be laying there in the spot he always laid in, right in our walking path. And it just feels very void and empty. So thank you for just being so sweet about it. I wasn't even going to get on here and talk about it because I knew I would just cry. But I know so many of you love Chester too, and that you would love to hear like just that he passed peacefully. And I started to make a little highlight bubble. We have so many sweet memories of Chester. He was just such a sweet dog. Like I said, I can't imagine having another dog that kind. He just had such a good heart. But I, especially since I'm on here all the time and videoed Chester a lot, I have so many videos of him in my highlights. So I started a highlight bubble of past stuff. There's so much that I could add to that over time. I just haven't had time to scroll through it all, but it was just fun to see when he used to be so chipper and happy, and I just remember racing him up the stairs and all the sweet stuff. Last night before bed, I told Trav I just miss his presence, and he said me too. He was always the first one up with Trav, and Kaden said he's been out to visit him a couple of times. We buried him in our yard, not the one we're finishing. We buried him in our yard on this side, not the one that we're finishing. And he is running free with all the dog bones and no pain. Pets bring so much joy, but at the end of it, it's just really tough. I'm hanging on to those joyful moments. Working on a project. This painting that I got at a thrift store, I didn't really like the frame, and so I'm changing it out, and I darkened it a little bit because I wanted to. And I thought maybe I was going to ruin the painting, but it turned out really cool. What do you get when you have a really cool painting in a thrift store? A Natalie, using Trav's money, of course, to buy it. I'm going to change out the frame and darken it a little bit. Yes, I could have ruined it, but I didn't, and it turned out so cool. To darken it, I used a little bit of burnt umber and chestnut craft paint. KJ's starting corrections
In July.
in July. He's going to work in the prison. Help me. And then he's going to go on to do, what's it called?
The Police Academy?
Police Academy, to be a deputy. Is that right?
If I do it
That's
for,
what he wants to
If I
do.
do it for Peanut County, I could do it for TPD.
He stopped doing nursing. Some of you were asking me that. He felt like this was a better path for him. He likes to be beefy and buff. I love the suits that I took to Florida. I ordered a bunch of them and I sent a bunch back, but the ones I kept, I really like them a lot. So I thought I would share them with you guys. I feel like this striped one is really flattering. It's got this ruching here and I don't have really anything up here, but I feel like it makes me look like I have a little something. And the back I like too because it's got some coverage and I think the back straps are cute too. I really like this one too. And the pattern on it with the ruffle detail here on the top even makes it look more like I have something up there. And I think this one's flattering too because it's got the ruching. The back is cute. This looks so springy and beachy to me. I love this little detail. It's got the thing in the middle there. The pattern, the color, it's got the ruching as well and coverage in the back. Very, very cute. And how fun is this? With the flowers, and I love the colors. It's also got ruching. Oh, I'm peeling. Just now noticed that. I got a little toasted on the first day in Florida. These are straps that unhook. So if you wanted to wear it without the straps, I personally need the straps. And they hook obviously on the back too. And I think I have mediums in everything, but I'll put it on the screen here. This has good coverage in the back too, which I love. You can't lift it up?
Are you sure this is a rod?
It's so heavy. I couldn't get it.
I can tell.
Can you get it? Wait, don't jam it. Can you just pick it?
Stuck.
Can you just pick it up?
No! It's like 100 pounds.
It is really heavy. It's because it's such a big rug. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Just shove it right here.